Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video, I decided to do my all the games that I bought this year in 2012. It's not a lot. Well, it's a decent amount, I guess, for like a person who plays video games a lot. It's not that much, as you would think, but it's a tiny bit of a collection. It's a little bit. And it's funny because at the beginning of the year, I had bought like 2 games. I wasn't buying any games at all. And then like the summer came, and then I picked up a few. And then the fall came, and then all the games come out in the fall. So I picked up a decent amount, but let's get to it. And it's funny because I rarely play my Xbox 360 at all anymore. And the first 2 games that I did buy were for the Xbox 360. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I bought another game that I sold that I don't have anymore. That was a PS3 game. But we'll get to that in a minute. But the first game I bought, and it's funny because I got this at a Blockbuster that was going out of business. I wanted this game actually for the PS3, but I couldn't find it anywhere for that was cheap because this game is a cheap game, and it's NBA Jam. I love basketball. For those that like follow me on Twitter and stuff, and just people that know me know I love basketball. I love the NBA. I bought those games in the past, and I found myself not really enjoying like the 2K10s and the 11s and the 12s, just because it was too real and it just wasn't fun to play. But this game is just straight up old school. 2 guys, 2-on-2, you dunk. That's it. You either shoot a 3-pointer or you dunk. I played this for a little bit. One of my homies, would come over and we would play for a little bit. Play that 2-on-2 game. It's one of those games where anybody could just pick it up and play, so you don't have to be like an amazing video gamer to just have a competitive play between 2 people, which is great. The rosters are a little old, but it's a fun game nonetheless, and it was only it was actually a little bit less than that too, because I think it was like 30% off, so it might have been like $5 or $6. But I wish I would have had it on the PS3, but I don't. It's a shame because I don't play this that often, just because it's on the 360. But that's the first game. And the next few games are actually games that I had in the past, sold, and just wanted to have them back in the collection. And this is one of those games. And it's Dead Rising. For some reason, that one of my friends just, we were talking about zombie stuff and zombie movies and how we needed to have like a zombie marathon. And then it got me thinking, like, you know what? I should have this game in my collection just because it's such a great zombie mall Dawn of the Dead type of game that everybody deserves to play, even like if you're not a gamer, just to experience it and how cool it is. So I had to rebuy this again, and it was actually like I think I paid $5 at GameStop used, so that was a great deal. I actually like this one a lot better than the second one, just because this one is in a mall, straight in a mall. The second one was like in a casino, and it did have like a mall type of area, but this is straight up all mall, so this is awesome. Fun game. I just bought it just to have it back in the collection. I played it for like a little bit, but I just wanted to have it. And I wish that game came out for the 360 too, so. And in the middle of those 2 games, I actually bought Mass Effect 3 for the PS3. I played it for a little bit, for like a week. I was really into it. Then I was just like, you know what? I don't care about this game anymore, so I sold it. But it was cool. This next game is my favorite of the series, and there's a lot of them. And I had it, and I sold it, and I was like, why did I sell it? So I had to rebuy it back, and it's Call of Duty Black Ops. This is by far my favorite Call of Duty of the series, and it was the only one I was ever good at in the multiplayer. And I had to have it because I had Modern Warfare 3, and I was playing the multiplayer, and I just sucked. Completely sucked at that game, and I don't know why. But this one I'm pretty damn good at, so I had to rebuy it, and it came with the 5 bonus map packs, so that was cool. Half of those maps were good, and the other half were kind of. But this is like by far like the best Call of Duty game up to this point. So this one's awesome, and it had zombies, even though I never really played it. But I had to have it back, and I think it was only I think I only paid like $30 for it, so I didn't feel too bad rebuying it. This next game is another game I had last year. I had beaten it, and I figured I'm never gonna go back and play it. But after The Dark Knight Rises came out, I wanted everything Batman. I'd bought like that big thick book. I had bought what else? I bought a few other Batman related things, and I was like, you know what? I need to have this game back. And it was cool because I didn't have this version, and it's Arkham City, the Game of the Year edition. I hate the cover, by the way. I think it's so stupid. I don't like it. It's kind of not really awesome, and it's got all this writing on it. I don't care for it. I love the other one, but this one had like all bunch of bonus crap on it, as you can see in the back. It has skin packs, challenge map packs. It has the movie. So it's cool. It has the Robin mission and stuff like that. I went back and played it. I played it on easy just so I can kind of get through it quick. The one thing that sucked, it was, I was really into Batman that 1 month, and I was playing it hardcore, and then I kind of got over it a little bit, and then I didn't really go back and do all the extra things that, like, you should do. But, yeah, so I still need to go back and finish all the little minor things up in this game, but yeah, I kind of just gave it a break. But I really wanted to have it back in the collection because I really did enjoy this game a lot. So, and that one was actually, I think it was 30 as well at GameStop. So, oh, and this next game, hold on, because I have the collector's edition. I'm still here in the back somewhere. All right, I'm back, and that was quick. But actually, this game I bought the collector's edition. Why, I don't know, but I did, and it's Dead or Alive, the collector's edition, Dead or Alive 5, comes in this big, ridiculous, oversized tin case. I do like that it's really big and stuff. It's kind of cool, and that's what a she said line. But you take this off, and then you have this little cool Dead or Alive kind of sweat rain thing going. I know the lighting's bad, so you may not see it that well, but you open it up, and then you get a bunch, some cool things inside. You get this art book, which is one of the main reasons I wanted it, just because I always loved Dead or Alive 5. I always loved the characters, how awesome the graphics were, and it was just a fun, fast fighter. It's got like pictures and stuff. Nothing really groundbreaking. I thought it would have like kind of like sketches and stuff. Oh well, it kind of does. Kind of like the blueprint type of things of how like things were gonna come out, and so it's cool to have this book, and it's a hardcover book. It also comes with a poster, which whatever. It comes with the soundtrack, which I really don't care about. Still in the wrapper. I think it came with like a postcard too. I don't know where it is, but it came with all that, and it also came with the regular copy of the game with the case and everything, which is what I really wanted. I wasn't gonna get it if it didn't come with like the actual game box. I'm kind of big about that. I want the box. But yeah, Dead or Alive 5, it's amazing. One of the best fighting games I've ever played. It's, if you like Dead or Alive 4, 3, if you liked all the other ones, you're gonna love this one. My only complaint, and it's minor, but for a game that rarely comes out as often as fighting games usually do, like Tekken comes out with one every other year or every year, for a game that, like, I think the last one came out like 5 years ago or 6 years ago, there's only 2 new characters. Granted, they added 3 from Virtual Fighter, which was cool. I mean, I like that, but I wanted brand new characters, and we only got 2, so that kind of sucked. And the Virtual Fighter characters, they only have like 2 costumes, and this game's all about the costumes, which I do enjoy, that you have to unlock all the costumes and everything, because it kept you playing. But the Virtual Fighter characters only had 2, and that kind of sucked. But and also when you pre-order, you got like all these swimsuits and stuff, which is kind of cool to play as, I guess, the character in a swimsuit. That's different. But yeah, the graphics are amazing. It's one big giant story mode, which is okay. The stories really didn't make any sense. I wish the arcade mode would have had endings, like separate endings, but it didn't. So, but anyways, I had played the crap out of this game when I had it, but then You know, the thing is with fighting games, you play it once it's out and then you never touch it again. But the thing is, I knew that, but I wanted to have a fighting game in my collection just to have. So that's Dead or Alive 5 Collector's Edition. It cost like $20 more than the original regular copy, but whatever. This next one I actually was not gonna get. I wasn't planning on it at all, but it was one of those things where you know, you're in the store and you see it and you're like, you know what, screw it, I'll get it. And it's Resident Evil 6. I couldn't believe the score that GameSpot gave it. I think they gave it like a 4. I'm like, are you kidding? I actually liked it a lot. I thought it was really cool. It was ambitious for sure. I mean, to have 3 separate story modes for 3 different characters and the side characters that they had was just really cool. I really liked that a lot. They were smaller story modes because it's 3, but you know, they did last a while. You know, each story mode took me at least like 2-3 days, and I mean, I wasn't sitting there playing 24 hours, but I mean, it took a decent amount of time. And the thing that I really like the most is, usually these games you have to play as the main character and then you have the computer controlling the side character. This time you can pick the side character and have the computer control the main character, which I thought was really cool. So I played as the side character in all 3 story modes. I just thought it was different. It was cool. And then the one thing I didn't really like, though, is for each story mode, at some point the other character's story mode would kind of cross over to the other person. So you basically, in each story mode, you're going to retrace the same places that you were in the previous mode, in this previous story mode, which, I mean, it was kind of, but it was still a fun, exciting game. I think it wasn't too hard. It was fun. I love the cutscenes. They were really good. The cutscenes were really good. And it was overall a fun game. I really enjoyed it. They also have like horde mode, and there's a that mode where you fight a bunch of zombies and you have a certain time limit. That's kind of cool, but I haven't really picked it up and played it since. But I would definitely recommend getting this game. I liked it better for sure over Part 5. I don't think it was as good as Part 4, but it was definitely better than Part 5. So definitely, you know, pick it up, try it out. This next one was I always tend to buy these games. And it's WWE 13. I don't know why. Well, no, I do know why I bought it. My favorite thing to do in the WWE games is to create a wrestler or a diva, and it's so much fun to do it because it's so in depth. You can, like, you know, pick out their outfits, customize like the entrance music, how they walk into the ring. It's actually funner than playing the game. So I tend to do that a lot. But this one had an amazing story mode, which was like the whole Attitude Era, and you pick different characters from the Attitude Era, and there's certain things that you have to do to advance to the next match. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely probably the best WWE game to come out in a while. The only thing I don't like is they tend to recycle all the same stuff from the creative features from the prior games. Like, they don't add anything. It's like the same set of like outfits and hairstyles and everything. It's just all the same, and I wish they would just update it or overhaul it and just do it completely new and add new things. I feel like they're so lazy with it, which sucks. But overall, it's a fun game. If you like the last one, you'll like this one. So, and I think it's they added enough to justify getting the new one. So definitely pick it up. It's a fun game, and CM Punk's on the cover, and he's like the best ever. He's just an awesome character, and to have him on the cover is awesome. So I had to get it. And last but not least is the current game that I've been playing. I mentioned the previous edition earlier, or previous game, and said it was the best, but now this one's the best, and it's Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This game is, I love it. I rarely have like played a game where like I go into the multiplayer first, because usually when I buy games, I play story mode and then it's multiplayer, but not this game. I've been playing multiplayer nonstop, and surprisingly, I'm good. I don't know if it's like a Treyarch Black Ops thing where I'm like better at those games, but I'm actually pretty good at this game. And maybe it's because I'm playing it on my smaller computer screen back here. Maybe so like the eye contact, like the eye level is there, and I could like see the people better. But I'm doing much better at this game, and I'm so into it that I don't even want to play the campaign. Like I played it like 3 times, and I'm nowhere near done with the campaign, at least I don't think. But I'm just so like sucked into the multiplayer that I can't stop. Like I don't even want to play the campaign, and I haven't done zombies, I haven't done any of that, but the game is so much fun. It's so fast paced. The graphics are so much better. I like the maps. There's like maybe 1 or 2 that I don't really care for, but the maps overall are great. The one thing that I don't like, and I don't know, I just don't like it, is the Nuketown 2025. It was a big thing. Pre-order the game and you get this map. But then they took it away, which makes no sense. Like, it's no longer there. In the first week it came out, there was like an actual Nuketown, like little whole like selection where like you select and you can play all these little games on it. That's gone. I think it's still there. I think you have to like open a room and then like you create a room and then you pick it. But it's no longer there for just like multiplayer or like deathmatch or whatever. It's not there, which sucks. And I played it 1 time and it was really cool, but it's gone. I don't like that. I mean, like if you're offering something, keep it and make it, you know, that it's there. I didn't like that, but I love this game. So far it's the best Call of Duty I've ever played. I highly suggest picking this bad boy up. I actually got it at Target. I pre-ordered it with this whole reservation card thing that they have, and the thing is, I did it late. I did it like a couple days before the game was coming out, and the guy was cool. He's like, yeah, go ahead. You can. Let me. First, he was like, let me scan it to see if it works, and it worked, and I got a free $5 Target gift card, which was cool. So yeah, definitely pick this game up. I would. It's probably my game of the year so far. I really love this game, even though not much came out this year, and there's gonna be so many better games coming out next year, like The Last of Us and Grand Theft Auto 5. So that's gonna be awesome. So anyways, guys, those are my that's my game collection this year. My favorite is Black Ops 2, and thanks guys for watching, and see you in the next video.